In this video, I will be talking about the Bitcoin rising wedge that currently is breaking down, and I will be go over exactly my price targets of this pattern right now. So I will be discussing this and much more other interesting things to discuss right now on today's update video. So this is definitely the video that you want to be watching right now here. So don't forget to slap up that like button, because on the previous video we almost smashed it up to 600 likes, and can we do it once again on today's update video? So smash up that like button right now and let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term. And of course guys, so far Bitcoin has been moving down exactly like we have been predicting over the course of the past 3 to 4 days, because yes, I have been warning you guys exactly about this rising wedge on the 4-hourly time frame. Well, we were in fact trading on $25,000, and from that point onwards we have been seeing a breakdown of the rising wedge, and we have been seeing of course a flush down towards already levels to around $23,000, and that is of course already over a 6.5% correction from of the top side. So yeah, right now I will be discussing where I do think Bitcoin is heading towards next, because currently I do think that Bitcoin is coming down very quickly, and it could potentially still start to recover from of this region right now. Because if we're going to open up the 4-hour RSI, we can currently see something very interesting is playing out. Because if we're looking at the price action, we can clearly see that the Bitcoin price action is so far still forming a higher low on the price action. And while we are forming a higher low on the price section, the RSI is forming a significant lower low, what means that we're currently forming a hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, what is also a particular strong signal for Bitcoin to potentially find a short-term little bounce from of this region right here. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin, I do still think we are not out of the woods yet here, because if we're going to look at the 4-hourly time frame, I talked exactly about this rising wedge pattern right here on the 4-hour, because on the 4-hour we've seen significant amounts of significance getting formed on this pattern right here. A lot of touch points on the top side, a lot of touch points on the lower side, and like you can currently see, we clearly broke our upward sloping support line, and after the break of the upward sloping support line, I personally still think our realistic next price target for the Bitcoin price action right now is all the way down around that 22,000 to 21.6k level, and only I will be anticipating higher targets again if we do break back in this level again. So if we do break above the green line of resistance in this case, we could be then potentially in for, of course, some more bullish price action if we do manage to be breaking back in towards it. And in case if we're going to be breaking back in towards the rising wedge, I do think we're going to be seeing probably a very big exponential rally back towards the upside, and probably we will be seeing higher targets in no time again. But so far I will be approaching still this green level right now as resistance, and our main support or main price target for this rising wedge right now around the 22,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price chart right now here. Furthermore, looking at the daily time frame, you can also approach this on the daily time frame, this rising wedge of course, but I do think it's even better to approach on a 12-hour time frame. So if you're going to be approaching it from the 12-hour time frame, you can currently see this is of course a beautiful rising wedge formation. I have been warning you guys exactly on this formation as well, because yeah, it was a pretty obvious formation Bitcoin was creating. It broke the very critical support line. And if you're going to right now look at history, if you're going to look back at the important levels of support and resistance, you can see this blue box right here has showed us in the past a significant amount of touch points. So I do expect that if there's going to be only one big level of support, it is going to be somewhere between the 22 and 21.6k, and that is why I do expect that that is the main target to be aiming for on the Bitcoin price action right now here, after we have seen this significant breakdown here on the 12-hour daily and 4-hourly time frame. More importantly as well, you can see if we're going to zoom in towards the daily time frame and look at the rising wedge. First of all, we do know we got the daily breakdown, but on top of that, if we're going to look at the daily RSI, we can currently also see that Bitcoin is breaking its daily RSI uptrend that we have been holding up for an approximately 59 days here. So Bitcoin is breaking a very important trend we were holding on towards previously around, and right now we're trading below this RSI trend, and this is definitely suggesting that Bitcoin is probably going to have some more struggles with finding some more bullish momentum in the coming days ahead of ourselves after we've seen this RSI uptrend getting broken. Then also what I still expect here, if I'm going to look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily time frame, is that Bitcoin is a large move is still yet to come. I still think that this is a right time to scoop up some more Bitcoin. I'm also still doing so. Yes, I've yesterday opened a small little short, but I will start looking at long positions again as soon as Bitcoin comes down towards that $22,000, what is basically also the price target, and also this historical previous very strong resistance range right here. So if Bitcoin comes down towards this level, I will be potentially open new long positions, because I am still expecting that if we're looking at the bullish events, a large Bitcoin move is still going to be imminent, and so far we have not seen this large big Bitcoin move. So yeah, still waiting for that. Bitcoin is still consolidating, and I do still expect we're going to see a large move in the coming days ahead of ourselves, just like we got last time around while the bullish events was squeezing in here back in June, and also like we got last time around in April once the bullish events was also squeezing in. And currently we are seeing the same. The bullish events is squeezing the price action in towards an apex, and this is suggesting that we're about to have one crazy massive breakout with extreme high volatility. So guys, this was it for already today's update video. It was a very short update, but this was it already. I will be starting to be accumulating new longs from $22,000. If you want to learn how to copy trade, or if you want to learn how to trade, check out the videos popping up above, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.